Hi everyone, and welcome to today's morning balance yoga flow. We will start this yoga flow with a little warm up for the legs because we need strength and warmed up legs, and we'll then move through a few fun balancing poses to really wake you up in the morning and give you the right balance for your day. So let's get started. Come to the center of your mat. Your feet should be hip width apart. Bring your hands onto your hips for a moment and just notice how you distribute your weight in your feet. And swing a little bit from left to right. And then maybe forward and back. And try to find your center here. Great. When you found your center, let your head hang heavy next to your side. Close your eyes, roll your shoulders back, open your heart, make your neck long. And imagine you are one straight line from your heels over your pelvis, your heart and your head. Great. Then slowly open your eyes, find a focal point in front of you. Inhale, reach both of your arms up high, come to the tips of your toes. Exhale and dive forward, come to a forward bend. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, hands to shins, make your spine long, halfway lift. Exhale, back to forward bend. Inhale, bring both of your hands up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, reach up first. And come up onto your toes. I know that sounds pretty easy, but sometimes that's difficult. Exhale, dive forward, forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reach both of your arms up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale, reach up and come up on your toes. Stay here for a moment, find your balance. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, back down. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Awesome. Then come to a wide-legged stand, so only as far as it feels good. Make sure you really ground down in your feet and focus more on the outer edges of your feet. Bring your hips in line with your heels. Then spread your arms out wide, and we start with a really nice, gentle twisting warm-up. So first we bring the right hand down onto the left leg, so either on your shin, on your ankle, whatever feels good, and the other hand reaches up high. Then come back to center, both arms spread out wide, and on the other side, left hand comes to right foot, and the right hand comes up high, and back up. 2 more times on each side. Exhale, and the right hand comes down, back up to center, and the left hand comes down. Back to center, last time. Right hand comes up, left hand reaches up. Try to reach up as straight as you can. Maybe you can look up here. And come back to center. And the left hand comes down, right arm comes up. Open your chest here. And back to center. We stay in this wide-legged position, but bring the heels in just a tiny bit. And if you know me by now already, we do now a few exercises in goddess pose. So for goddess pose, you basically sit down as if there is a seat behind you. Make sure that your knees press back, that your tailbone stays tucked, and that you pull your belly button in. Bring your hands either behind your neck, or you can gently rest your fingertips on your head, and then lean over to the right come back to center, and lean over to the left, back to center. 2 more on each side. Right elbow comes down, and left elbow comes down. Last one, right elbow down, left goes up, reach it up here. Back to center, and left elbow comes down, and reach the right elbow up, and a little bit back. Back to center, stay here. And with our next exercise, from here, you stretch both legs and extend the left arm over your head, over to the right side, and come back to your goddess pose. And we do the same on the other side. Extend both legs, stretch the right arm over your head, and back to goddess. 2 more on each side. Stretch to the right, back to center, stretch to the left, back to center. Sit down deep here, as deep as you can. Your thighs should burn. And stretch to the right, sit down deep, and stretch to the left. Sit down deep. Awesome. Then extend both of your legs and step to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach both of your arms up high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come back down. Step back to a plank pose. Lowering your knees, your chest and your chin down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Take a moment here to warm up your hamstrings. Maybe you hear some cracking in your feet. Really take your time here and warm up. Check in with your body. Maybe find some stillness here at some point. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Then look between your hands. Step the right foot forward and we set up for high lunge. So bring your torso up, and because we get into balancing poses today, make sure to find good stability here in your legs first. Bring the right hip back a little bit, left hip pushes forward, pull the belly button in, reach your arms up high. Great. Really straighten the left leg behind you. Awesome. Then bring both of your hands down to a prayer in front of your heart, and we come right into Warrior 3 pose. So lift the back leg up and bring your torso parallel to the mat. Great. Take a moment here to find stability, and then we will include some movement here. Inhale, bring the torso up and the left knee into your chest. Exhale, come back to Warrior 3. Move slowly. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, come up, knee comes into the chest. Exhale, back to Warrior 3. Stay focused. And if you fall, just come back in. And last one. Knee comes into chest. And come back to Warrior 3. Extend the leg behind you. Stay here for a moment. Great. Then come back up. Knee comes into your chest. Stay strong here. Bring your hands onto your hips. Keep your hips as stable and straight as they can. And then slowly open your left knee out to the left side. And back to center. 2 more. Open and close, like you would open a book. Last one. Open and closed. Great. Then bring your foot behind you. Grab your foot behind your hips. We come to a really nice quad stretch here. Press the hips forward to feel the stretch in your quads here. Really good. 1 more pose here. This is a little bit more challenging. Change the grip of your foot. So don't grab it from the outside, but change it that you grab it from the inside. Gently bend your right leg, extend your right arm in front of you, lean forward and press into your hand with your left foot. This is like a really baby dancer pose here. Don't get into the full pose, just gently press into your hand. Really press, press, press. And come back to center, knee into your chest. And bring the foot back down. Whew. I know this was hard. We just have to do the same on the other side and we are done for today. So inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come back down. Bring both hands down, step back to a plank pose. Lower your knees, your chest, your chin down. Inhale to baby cobra. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Whew. Let's spend a moment here to relax. I know it's always strange when people say to use downward facing dog to relax. So if you want, you can take a break in child's pose here. Take deep breaths. If you have been in child's pose, come back up to your downward facing dog. Then look between your hands and step the left foot forward. Find stability here first, as long as you have your hands down on the ground. Set up for high lunge. Really feel stable here. When you feel ready, bring the torso up. Hands on the hips, straighten your pelvis. Find stability here again. And then reach your arms up high. Pull the belly button in. Relax the shoulders down. Find the vocal point in front of you. And focus on extending the right leg behind you. Beautiful. Then bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. Find this vocal point in front of you again. And we come to warrior three pose. So ready, set, go. And lift the right leg up. Extend it behind you. Bring the torso parallel to the mat. And slowly with control bring the torso up and the right knee into your chest. And slowly move back to warrior three. Very good. And 2 more times. Come up. And slowly move to warrior three. Almost there. Come up, bring the knee into your chest. Move slowly and with control. And back to warrior three. Extend the leg behind you. Make it your most beautiful warrior three. And then bring the knee into your chest again. Lift it up as high as you can. Bring your hands onto your hips. Keep your hips stable and then open the right knee over to the right, back to center. Open to the right, back to center. Doesn't have to be a big movement. And open up to the right, back to center. Lower the knee down, grab your foot behind your hips and come to the squat stretch. Bring the right hip forward that you really feel the stretch in your right quad. This should feel really great. And then change the grip of your foot so that you grab the foot from the inside, extend the left hand in front of you and really focus on pressing into your right hand with your right foot. And this lifts up your leg behind you automatically. So you don't have to really bend here, it's just this pressing action from the top of your foot into your right hand. Beautiful. Then come back to center. Bring your knee up into your chest again. And bring both of your feet down. Whew, I know this was a little difficult. Shake off your legs here a little bit. And then make your way down on your mat. Lay down on your back here. And we end with a nice little stretching routine. So first bring your right knee into your chest. Stretch it in the direction of your right armpit. And then extend your leg up to the ceiling and pull it again in the direction of your armpit. Just stretch your hamstrings. Your foot should stay active so your toes reach down to your face. Great. Then bend your knee gently and roll the right knee over to the left side for a nice supine twist. Both of your shoulders remain grounded down on the mat. You can look over to your right hand here. And come back to center. And then we also do a really nice hip stretch here. So bend your left knee and bring your right heel on your left thigh and pull your left knee into your chest. Great for this figure 4 stretch or reclined pigeon pose. Then let go of both feet. Shake off your legs for a moment. Then extend your right leg to the front and bring your left knee into your left armpit. One deep breath here. Then extend your leg up to the ceiling. Push your heel really up to the ceiling here. So not your toes, but your heel should reach up. Great. This should really intensify the stretch in your hamstrings. Then bend the knee and gently bring it over to the right side here. Your left arm can be extended out to the side. Then come back to center and we end with our reclined pigeon pose. So bring the right knee up under your left ankle and pull the knee into your chest. Great. Then let go of your legs and extend them to the front. Bring your arms to your sides. Make your neck long here. Relax your shoulders and start to relax your body, left side and right side. Notice if you feel a difference between your left side and the right side. Maybe one leg feels heavier, or maybe one arm feels a little bit more tired than the other one. It's totally normal that our body is not the same on the left and on the right side. So just notice it and then let it go. Let your arms, your legs and your torso melt down into the mat. Savasana. slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your toes and your fingertips. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Stretch your arms over your head. And roll to one side. Then come up to a seated position on your mat. Cross your legs in front of you. Bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. Gently bow your head down. Thanks for practicing with me today. Namaste.